What's up guys, I'm George LaHop, and today on Maker's Best Friend, I'm going to show you how you can make Harry Potter wands 3 different ways. Check it out. I started by grabbing a model of an Elder Wand from Thingiverse. This would save me some time since I'm going to be making this wand in 3 different ways. After taking this model and uploading it to Cura, I changed some of the characteristics of my 3D printer so that it would be a fill density of 80%, so it would be a pretty strong wand. And then it changed the build temperature and the printing temperature to be higher, just because that works better for my specific printer. And then I also ensured that my support would only be touching the build plate, because I know that'd be a pain to remove the supports all around the wand. So I just 3D printed the Elder Wand, which I got the file from Thingiverse, and now all I'm going to do is take some Gorilla super glue. I'm going to glue it together. So along with the black one, I actually printed a second Elder Wand in white, which I'm going to actually paint pink with some glitter and sparkle for my fiance. So after I added the super glue, it still feels a little bit too weak at the joint. So what I'm going to do is actually use my 3D printer pen to reinforce the joint area. So now after I added some filament around it to kind of support it, I'm just going to take a match and I'm just going to light up that joint so that the 3D printer filament kind of melts into each other. I'm going to lose a little bit of detail here, but it's not going to matter too much. I won't affect too much of the area. So because I don't have a lathe, I'm actually going to take a screwdriver. I'm going to clamp this down to my workbench. I'm going to screw in a screw into the center of this piece of wood here and attach that to my screwdriver. And on the other end, I'm just going to attach a piece of wood to another piece of wood here, clamp that to the other end, and then have a pin coming out of it and have that go into the other end of the wood. And hopefully this will make kind of a screwdriver type of lathe I could use just to make a wand by yourself. Check it out. I think at this point I should actually mention that maybe you shouldn't try this at home. There are some safety hazards definitely for putting a pin inside of the wood and spinning at this fast speed. You know, there definitely could be some issues, but it did end up working for me. I was able to sand down the pine wood until it was in a circular type of shape, and then I could actually add the details to one end of the wand and then keep sanding it to get it smoother and smoother, and then kind of taper off on that one end so that it really did look like a wand at the end of this. At this point, I actually ended up spray painting the white 3D printed wand, that pink glitter for my fiance, and ended up staining that wooden wand that I made a red oak stain. At this point, I have to admit that although I advertised this as 3 methods of making a wand, I actually had my buddy Winston Moy help me out by him creating me a CNC wand. He did a whole video on this, so I'm not going to really repeat any of the stuff. Here's some quick video on the product that he ended up making. It really was amazing. So I'll link his page at the end of this, so go and check him out for the 3rd way to make the Harry Potter wand. At this point, I'm going to talk about a part of the project that I haven't talked about yet, and that was that I wanted to make these wands interactive so they would work at Harry Potter World. If you don't know, Harry Potter World has all these interactive windows where you could buy one of their $50 wands, do a magic spell, and then the windows will react to your spell. William Osmond actually did a video where you could actually add these reflectors at the top of your wands or whatever item you have, and it will work just like those interactive wands, but it only worked 1 out of 10 times according to him. Unfortunately, when I ended up bringing these to Harry Potter World, they didn't work at all. I had 4 different wands. I tried this probably about 10 to 20 times for each wand, and I even had some kids coming up to me and trying to explain to me how to do the spell correctly. Unfortunately, it just didn't work. So I will plan to figure out how to make your own do-it-yourself interactive wand so that it can actually work at Harry Potter World, and hopefully that will be released in a future video. So make sure you guys keep an eye out for that. At the very least, my dog Cyrus still enjoyed the wands with me. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If it was helpful for you, go ahead and like below. If you have any questions or comments, go ahead and comment below. I try to get back to every single one of you guys. Also, if you guys enjoyed this project, I'm planning to give away 10 Harry Potter wands to my first 10 Patreon subscribers. So I'll put a link below for you guys to check out. If you guys want to see more videos like this, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. And thanks again for watching, guys.
Rochelle, welcome to the night, boss.
That's understandable.
Oh, you skiving potions? That reminds me of when I lost my legs. My potions! Ah! Oh, boy.